In this video, we want to introduce the idea of speed. And to introduce the idea of speed, we're going to first talk about the concept of average speed. So average speed is just the total distance an object travels during some given time interval. All right? So it's just the total distance divided by the total time. Okay? Now, as an example, to find how to find the average speed, let's look at this problem. Let's say you leave your house and you travel 60 miles in 50 minutes, and then you stop 5 minutes for gas, and then you travel another 40 miles in 45 minutes. What was your average speed for the entire trip? Okay, so we want to apply this formula, total distance over total time. So what I need to first do is pull out all of the distances that I'm given in my problem, and I see that I traveled 60 miles here, and then I traveled 40 miles here. So my total distance, okay, I'll put it off to the side here, is equal to 100 miles. And what about my total time interval? Okay, so my first time interval, I traveled 60 miles in 50 minutes, and then I stopped 5 minutes for gas, and then I traveled another 45 minutes. Okay, so what was the total time it took me to take my trip? Well, it was 50 plus 5 plus 45, which is 100 minutes. Okay, so what was my average speed for the trip? Well, my average speed for the trip, if I apply my formula, is going to be, and we write it shorthand as S equals D over T, right? Distance over time. And my distance, again, was 100 miles. And my time was 100 minutes. And so this gives me an answer of 1 mile per minute. I traveled, on average, 1 mile every minute that I was on the road. And that turns into close to 60, it's actually exactly 60 miles per hour. So on average, you were driving 60 miles per hour. In fact, what you were doing was driving a little bit faster than 65 until you stopped for gas, and then you were driving a little slower than 65 after you got gas. But if I average the two up, taking the time to get gas into account, then I traveled 100 miles in 100 minutes, 1 mile per minute, or 60 miles per hour.